brought in 10,000 Syrian refugees ahead of schedule. Like they did something good. Those piles of huge people now, they're huge.
Bill Yeoman and I'm Greg Ware, Bill. It's true that the Houston Cougars, where the fans are ready for a liftoff. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a team from the American, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Houston Cougars offense is on the field for the first time today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Quickly out to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Sanford. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Cougars look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Grabbed in the middle and safe. He stopped almost immediately. Didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. Still looking on the move. Makes the catch. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cougars with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
We're saying that you think that we're from
the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
I think
throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Simply put, you cannot identify with either.
Back to throw. It's Wegman. Trying to set up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. That throwing catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable third down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down.
Well, that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy with that.
He'll bring it out. It's Bohannon. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Tulane's offense will get the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's and you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up. But how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. He'll get rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Guys, let's take a second here and talk about Tulane. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program. When you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
And you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and then they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. To the air, it's Beckman. Finds his man, it's Thomas. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll make the stop, but the chains will move. It's a first down for Houston.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. They'll give it to him again. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
The Cougars in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Running into the open space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Out for the first down. And he slides in safely.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive. He can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great beat ahead of the sticks.
Finds his big tight end. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This defense has got to be better in coverage. You want to get off the field, you got to keep defending. You got to do something to make the offense feel uncomfortable. So far, way too easy for this offense.
They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Cougars. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him, and he can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Notre Dame is trailing right now, but they are not out of this. I remember Rocket Ismail wake up the echoes all by himself. Let's see if this group can come back. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas A&M. Go to KC as you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grab behind the line, it's Miller. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Takes a handoff, it's Barr. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You're going to stop the run game. You better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some balls. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got the quick pass. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Just a short pass to the tight end. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Connors. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To the air, it's Beckman. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success, stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Not enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
He leaves it with his back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. Scanning the field, it's Beckman. He's got him.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense is really good in the first half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He's in open space downfield. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Talked a lot about Tulane. This is a good outing for Kevin Gossman. 5 2/3. He's given up 2 runs on 3 hits. This could feel a lot different if the Blue Jays offense had been able to get something going. But this is not recently, but this is a very good and dangerous offensive team, and he's held them to 2 runs on 3 hits so far.
And last time out, he got 20 runs. So it's you guys should have saved a few of those runs in Colorado for me tonight. But still plenty of time left for the Blue Jays.
In this day.
Ahead 1-2 on Ian Happ. Get the chase on the high fastball.
Okay, we're moving on to the top left as the ball on the bottom left leaves the park. Graham Pauly, number 4 on the year, and the Marlins are giving the Guardians a real run for their money here. They had tied up the Guardians. They're 4-4. Now they're down by 3. Eugenio Suarez on the upper left gets on base. He's still trying to find his footing. It's being traded at the trade deadline from Arizona. This, of course, his second go-around with the Mariners.
RBR not off the middle, back at home. We can't get going against that. The blue single, but that's what I might just take. We saw Carolina with that single, that RBR knock, and then all of a sudden 3 home runs followed. We shall see.
Yeah, here's Josh Naylor, had the lone RBI last night. You see his numbers very consistent with what he was doing in Arizona. In fact, just about identical numbers, but the slug is up. About 130 points here in Seattle. We've seen doubles. We've seen the 4 home runs in 16 games. We've just been really impressed with what he's brought to the team. Swings at that one. Henderson only playing first. Continuing to second base. Mariners are running in strong position with 1 out. Against lefties, Mariners 19 of 11, 3rd best in baseball. And here comes Mitch Garver. He's got 3 of the 6 home runs against lefties.
Some of the I can't remember. Tarek Scoop at the beginning of the year. Crochet.
Freed.
Boston Max Freed. That's right.
Knocked him out. I mean, these are elite lefties as well.
Actually, Scoop a couple times, right? And
That's right.
I failed to mention, and it's all my bad, that Dan Plesac saved their 13th win in a row when they began the 87 season. So I just want to point that out. Now we're going to hit a break. MLB Network fans and Apple TV Plus. You can go to a break, and I promise you we'll be back.
Yeah, they update your listings every 2 minutes. And with so many options, she's bound to find exactly what she wants.
This one's just right. Is she really?
Shopping, working, and relaxing online can attract various digital threats. To improve your protection against them, just turn on NordVPN. This cybersecurity app will block web trackers and malware-infected sites. It will also encrypt your internet traffic without losing a smooth connection. Get the deal now. NordVPN, cybersecurity built for every day.
Oh, for the
Hi,
love.
TV, can you lower my monthly bill?
Yeah, recognize it.
What? You'll see. Save up to $30 a month and get 3 months free.
Turn on MLB Tonight's National Pregame Show 5 at 5 as Greg, Harold, and Dan preview all the night's matchups. You know the top 3 are getting hit. You understand what I do well. MLB Tonight's National Pregame Show weekdays on MLB Network, the MLB app. Yeah, it's got game. This Toronto. Into the outfield, rocking and rolling. Beautiful swings. New sheriff in town. Dodgers, Angels, MLB Network's Wednesday Night Baseball at 9:30 Eastern.
You're watching MLB Beginning, presented by Best Western. We're at the bottom of the hour. Matt Yalla with you. We're glad to have the MLB Network joining us with Apple TV Plus, of course, and MLB.TV. Upper right, Cade Morton has not yet given up a hit. We're in the 6th inning in Toronto.
The center, a base hit. The first knock of the night for the Blue Jays.
The one thing that we have seen consistently from this ball club is they're never out of the game. I don't care how it starts, they always feel like they can come back and get any pitcher they face. And you see they won that pitch inside.
Okay, now, let's be clear. I had nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with it, and that was live. So, at the base hit, the no-hitter is over. However, the longest Horton has gone in the Major League game is 7 innings. He's a really big prospect. First round pick, 7th overall back in 2022. The Cubs, they need a win. They need to hit and they need a win. And Toronto right now atop the East in the American League.
Push that first pitch, and it's a little bit higher. You can see the force being ripped, and he took a big rip at it and got underneath it, and he'd like to take another cut of that finish.
With the outs that Horton's gotten this inning, he's now had the longest scoreless streak of any pitcher in the majors this year. So Bichette trying to end that.
The only top pitchers that have had a longer scoreless streak, Ken Holtzman in 1969 through 33 consecutive scoreless innings, and then Vern Olsen in 1941, a 30-inning scoreless stretch.
Bichette checks the swing. It's a ball and a strike.
It's been a heck of a ball game. Both pitchers really doing their thing. There's 2 solo home runs, the only runs of this ball game.
That one ran right in on Bichette. That's a 2-seam fastball. All that late movement. It's 1-2. That's like his 4th pitch, his 5th pitch. We haven't even really talked about that pitch. Got a lot of stuff.
Off the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a foot.
He's got it on the outside. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Snap it to the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. That's exactly what happened.
Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. 3rd down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just trickled out of his hands. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That'll close the gap to 14.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week and the film because they have done out everybody right now on the same page.
That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Back to pass, it's Wegman. Quickly to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. In this defense right now, they have no answers.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Broussard. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
I know everyone's yelling, but you didn't get the first down. We need more yards. Think about it. Nice short completion. Sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Houston will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll keep it himself. Tying it on. Got the 1st down and more. Running through contact. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Give to the single back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires downfield. Wide open, makes the catch. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Tulane didn't start this drive with very good field position, but now they've got a chance to operate. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
With the run on 1st and goal. Into needed life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Iowa State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there in Ames. That's a tremendous fan base, and they'll enjoy this one all week. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Mistake there for him. Don't get it.
I mean, so many
looking to throw, it's Weckman. Pocket breaking down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sanford. He's brought down.
Again, it was a little too late, but that was Taylor. See, he reached it and never had the baseball.
Hard to throw with your knuckles.
I don't think it'd be accurate if you did.
Now, Tuesday, I think the last 5 or 6 years has really turned into a play monster.
Into right field, coming on to make the play is Willier Afraid. Well, Tuesday retired for the first down.
It's backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hayes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Preston. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. On the ground, it's Barnes. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Tulane right back to the line. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Greenway. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. And they've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed that drive going to the air for the final few inches. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
Yes. Let's go, Yana.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They go to the ground. Hard-hitting tackle. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity. The result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made in the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. And then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We'll find out here.
The give on the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and defense. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Sanford. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Might as well give it to him again. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking to throw, it's Beckman. Makes the grab. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yards for the first down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
The run from the shotgun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. He'll set up to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And the 45 is loose. Oh, he's got some space. He's walked down the line of play for this offense and now having it at the 12-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter.
This is like a baseball pitcher that you can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire in the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you up.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass.
Also has 4 putouts himself, so he has more putouts. It's just a walk. They actually don't walk too often. They should be full of 2 to it. There's a line drive into the center for a big hit. So here you have great long base for the third time tonight. And walking a couple of singles. He's lead off base running for the Red Sox. Bullpen going for the Astros for the first time tonight.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
It's down in the low 80s.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bohannon. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone. Did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They'll try to put something together. Backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Caught in the backfield, it's Hayes. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Setting up the screen. He's close to the first down, and they're going to mark him just a little short. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field.
Double play.
In the backfield on 3rd down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels now.
Double play.
Slip a few runs in on this drive.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got
Needed
the
that.
receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass, it's Beckman. Fires to the big top. They'll get him down, but not before it crosses
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Thomas. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Second down, he'll throw it. Might be looking to run. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that 1st down. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again.
Couple of hits allowed in this inning, and he will get a nice ovation on his way out. That is true for the new kicker will pick up that.
They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying.
The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update would fall under that category. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good there. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Tulane lines up on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Punt team makes its way onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Here comes the Houston offense once again. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Tony, I got to take a look.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Roman Anthony was the top runner on second in the ninth inning in Monday's game. Held on to that 7-6 win by striking out Anthony with a
The
slider.
Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Pretty solid lefty or right.
From the gun, he leaves it with the bat. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Okay, Susan.
The Cougars are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile.
Let's go, Astros.
Looking to throw, and he needs a jump play. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Houston will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Mobley. Still on his feet at the 35. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Tulane using that big run to generate momentum. To the air on first down. Fires to the big foul. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
Man, back-to-back piece of
Here comes
commercials.
the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's
Nice
Reed.
catch.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming.
Get this.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw the ball away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
It's not thrilled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want guys space and you throw this route really when it's off cover, but you can tell the quarterback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for the pass.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. Under pressure, you don't have timing, and as a result now,
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And they didn't get it forward.
That Brad almost was big.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Wegman.
Oh, shit.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Oh, again.
This offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle, prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Here's the heat. That 3rd down pass was
Wide
coming in
open,
hot
too.
before it fell the ground. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking for a gap. It's Barnes. Shakes off the defender. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football. And I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo and you need explosive plays through the air.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hayes. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but they can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Searching forward on the sneak.
Yeah, punt that.
No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit.
Excuse me.
What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. To the air, it's Blackman. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Let's get back to the
He
line.
had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Oh, that was terrible. Oh, what? Okay.
He's loose. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him pretty close. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass call is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Damn it, we're a fumble.
Defense scoots it up, and he's headed the other way. Picked up a few extra on that return.
Put the game away.
Play by this defense to get the football. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. On the ground, it's Barnes. This one will be stopped for no gain.
The number one goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside who didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. This guy's one of the best in the nation. He's had zero impact in this game.
He'll pull it on the read. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged out of the air. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Green Wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got him and nobody's close. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Bond. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. To the ground. He's got it again.
Oh, shit.
They get him down. Top run picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19.
Yes,
Pick up a 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Flying play action. Caught over the middle. It's Miller.
That was so
And the defense
normal.
settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically...
Goes toward the end zone. Pass is broken up. Incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Down in the 4th quarter. It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in the 1st down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, the head coach is looking real smart after gambling for it there on 4th and short in field goal range, but he trusts his quarterback to go to the right place with the football. Huge play now setting it 1st and goal.
Wants to go up top. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of talent here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. You don't feel comfortable. Throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the score.
Oh, that was sweet.
Fired in from the red zone for the score. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Vanderbilt rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. All that speculation all week, and now we know Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll leave it with him. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need two. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with a W.
Looking downfield, it's Beckman. It's complete to the right.
I'll see you later. Okay. Bruce the Sod.
The fine instrument rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Last chance for a few big hot data into the next few across the box. Nobody sat back there like it's 2016 without the off the box center the whole day on Tuesday. I understand Brian said it was just it's 1 of 30 parts. Tuesday has.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
It's Walker over 2 with a walk. If you allowed 4 hits and 4 walks while he was in there. They put up 4 runs on Walker. That's that 2-run home run. The series still do at the beginning of the inning from last year. It's a strike there and 1.
Bringing it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. Going right to work up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Preston. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. He'll keep it on the sneak. Makes a pass to Marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Using his legs, it's Bond. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Reed. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Before you get here, let's look at it. They're not just for the bottles for the ceremony prior to the game. There would be a new number of tires. Even up the number of tires.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Got a man, it's Miller. And they'll knock him down. The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback, who makes a sure tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tulane to the line, facing second and short. Going up top again. Catch in the middle, it's Buchanan. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play, it's a first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. On the move, it's Mobley. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Tulane right back to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's second and 17. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Tulane now facing third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Tulane. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they can lose this ball game.
Of the season, being complete, and that looks like a game. The number 5 here will do up first, and that is not the Takio Shida. Yoshida has Watson grounded out the first baseman, Christian Walker, with Hunter Brown covering for several things. And a 4 foot out for Hunter Brown.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. Bring in the heat. The short hand. It's caught. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
This is a double play in the second. So they love the repeat performance of that.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. Looking for a man. It's Quackman. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Back to pass. Puts it into the air. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. And he's brought down, but the flag is also down. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. And the Cougars need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Houston will be forced to punt. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Preston. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. It's the worst possible
game over. Yes.
We've seen this defense
Look
make
at
plays
that.
time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. 1 possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call it a situation 4-minute offense where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and move the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the dub.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this is what you're coming to.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Now we'll put up on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Good fastball, well located, up and away. The tip behind it, 15 inches glove with Jarvis. Doctor will go to a 6-hitter here and Rob Westmont. There's a little clean up now to go over the Scotty report. By the way, that one player from 5, 6, and Brian Brody, which is not the first player. It's a fine. It's like you said, a couple of days back, he's got really crazy in the club. That's possible safe off of it. He said if he's doing it, if I'm going to do it, we'll say Russ Center here is 2 out. That's double safe of where you will do.
Shut up. What's
I guess enough to bring it up. You get it, you get it. Play 2-0. You don't want to lose this guy. You want to get back to something on a super and opportunity. Could have just gave him off with big hitters. Don't take advantage of it. I say he was not a home run. If you could have played 2 games in the series, he's on deck. There's a strike.